Hi crafters, it's Karen, and I have a bit of a collective haul to share. Kind of a large haul. It's just a couple of newer type things. A lot of it is the same old that everybody else had been picking up, you know, during those great sales at Michael's and Joann's, some Hobby Lobby, and something from Joann's.com online. But there's one thing I picked up the other day that I wanted to show you, and this is so cool. I found it at Michael's, and it's part of the Veranda collection. Do you see this? It's normally $50, $49.99, but it's 60% off, which brought the price down to $20. Look at this. It's cool. This is chalkboard. So you can write the names right on that, and you see each compartment opens. This is glass, and you see it opens, and that's pretty deep. Let me get my ruler here and show you, and I'll tell you what I was going to use this for. That's about four inches deep. The you know, from the lowest point. So, really cool. And my idea was this, to use it for storage in my scrap space. Now, I probably can't use it here in this craft room because in this scrap room, I really don't have the counter space to place it. But I know at some point in time, I'm going to inherit one of the bedrooms in the house as a scrap room. So, I was thinking ahead when I made this purchase. I just couldn't believe the price, 20 bucks. So I'm going to tell you, this is about about 20 inches long, and it is, I'm loosely measuring this, and it's 9 inches, wide or whatever. So about 20 long, 20 by 9, and about 4 inches deep. 3 compartments. Alright, so I was thinking I'm going to use this for storage. Like I could put, label one compartment for flowers. The next compartment could be, I don't know, resin pieces, or like this could be Recollections and Prima flowers, and this could be handmade flowers, and this could be like metals, Tim Holtz metals or something. So I thought it would make an excellent storage unit. It's kind of beachy, shabby looking. If you wanted it to have more of a white look to it, you could, use some of your white chalk paint on it, or just whatever, or switch out these knobs if you wanted to doll it up a little. But I thought at $20, this was a great deal. So, yeah, I purchased that, and like I said, I'll have to find a spot for it in the house until I have a larger scrap room. But I thought it was awesome. So I purchased that, and then at one time or another, I was at Target, and I purchased one of these bags in their dollar spot, and I thought this will be a fun bag to alter. It's just one of those, what do you call them, kind of straw bags. But I think it's going to be real fun to alter. A piece of lace, a little flower, whatever. Might make a fun design team project. So I got that. Let me show you these. The other day when I was at Michael's, their stamps, all their stamps are 40% off. So I bit the bullet and I bought these two, even though they're wooden stamps. And wooden stamps are harder to keep because they're, larger. I love the red rubber. So I picked up this one. And it says, the Coastal Bulletin. How awesome is that? That's a great stamp. So with the sale, it was $6 something with the 40% off. And then I bought this really sweet coral one. And this is a Recollection stamp. And this one is a Inka Dinka Doo stamp. So how awesome are those? I'm going to show you. Whoops. This is what they look like stamped out. And this is the, what do you call that ink by Ranger? Oh my gosh. And that's the Pink Matter ink. What do you call it? Archival. This is archival ink. But they stamp out really sweet, right? I mean, this is going to be fun to color in that lobster. That's very, very cool. So I picked up those. From Joann.com, last time they had one of their shipping deals, I picked up these Faber-Castell big brush pens. And you can use these, you know, to stamp with. I mean, it's India ink, permanent. I mean, you can color your stamps and then stamp with it if you want. But I've been watching a lot of Christy Tomlinson, and she uses these larger pens for shading. So I got the the May green color, and these were on sale when I found these at this is a light blue. When I found them online, this is a pink. I don't see the name, but it's a pink. And this one is called Nougat, and it's a nice brown. So I'm really happy about this one. So these are big brush pens, and I use them for shading, like that tag that I created for Shabbylicious with the seahorse and everything. If you use them on top of a gel medium like Mod Podge or something, you can play with the color once you use it. It's just really cool. I should do a video and show those a little bit more. I also picked up this 6x6 template. It's Mini Aztec, so that'll be fun to use with my inks and sprays and pastes and whatnot. Then I picked up this at one time or another from Hobby Lobby, and I used my coupon on this because it was normally 20 bucks, and there's 6 pens in here, and it's the Artist Pens brush pens, and it's the same thing. This is the same thing as these big brush pens like I just showed you, except these are big brush pens. These are smaller. I got the pastel set, and I'm going to show you. These are so sweet. And these work the same way those other ones do. They're just a smaller pen. I'm going to show you the colors I got. I'll have to do a separate video, right, to show you how I've been using these. But these are the colors. I'm sorry. One of my lights went out, you know, so it's a little bit, the lighting isn't as great. But there's a light blue, a pastel yellow. There's a really light pink, sweet pink color. Well, no, that's a lavender color. Sorry, that's a lilac. There's a gray, which is always awesome, a mint green, and this pink. So I found this at Hobby Lobby. Sweet, right? Oh, there, okay. I'll show those in another video. So, also at Hobby Lobby, I was really excited about this. It's the Movers and Shapers, what do they call it? Sand and Sea? Mini Sand and Sea with the sand dollar and the little seahorse. I'm so going to make a canvas using this seahorse and the other seahorse. Like make a school of them, or so, I don't know, but it's gonna be awesome. I was excited to find that. Also, I'm gonna do a separate video once I get this together, but I've been looking at this ever since it was on clearance at Hobby Lobby. The Bo Bonnie Miscellaneous Me, you know, the binder. It's like a 3-ring binder. Oh, it's not even open. It's all sealed. This one's sealed. Hold on. Anyway, it's a 3-ring binder, right? And then you can purchase the inserts for it, like the vintage calendar dividers, and then this is what you get. Can you see that there? One for each, you know, month. So those are the dividers. Well, I've been looking at this, and finally I just bit the bullet because this came down to $3.23. The calendars, the vintage calendar, came down to $2.51. Then they had the page protectors for 3x4 and 4x6 for $1.43. And I don't know how many's in here. I think 5, but I'm not sure. But that was $1.43. This one is just is a little different. Can you see the dividers there? It's 4 here. Show it this way. Can you see that at all? It's 4 sections of 3x4. So this pack was $2.39. And then I found the graphic lined paper. This is just lined paper to fit inside the binder. I don't know if you're seeing that. I hope you are. But anyway, it's a big old pack of paper. There's a lot of paper in here. Plus I could add my own stuff, right? So I was thinking, you know, I already have a file of facts, and I use that for doctor's appointments, and, you know, just all kinds of random stuff, right? But I was thinking about putting this together, and this might be a fun way to, to keep an inventory of all my stuff, right? A nice creative binder to keep an inventory of like all my different archival inks, my distress inks, my just whatever it is that I have. You know, my different spell binders and whatever. Also to keep track of my design team videos and projects and, you know, blah, blah, blah. Might be fun to keep it in this. So I'm going to put this together later this afternoon and see, you know, how that works out. And I'll probably share that in a video when I have it all together. And then I saw this on clearance at Hobby Lobby for $2.99, and it's just a package of ephemera. There's different, you know, book paper and just different stuff in here. I don't know why I spent $3 on this, but I was intrigued. And then I found this tissue tape, Tim Holtz tissue tape for $3.23, which is an excellent deal. It's normally $10. No? Is it? I forgot. It's normally expensive. It's like $9 normally. Expensive. And then this was $2.51, the pen nibs, and I use these in my projects and stuff, so I picked those up. I'm sorry about the lighting. Let me see. I don't know if that helps. I'm sorry. Then at Hobby Lobby also, these resins are new, and they're normally $6.99. That's kind of pricey for these resins, even though like they seem to be 8 and 9 pieces, but still $6.99. They were half off this past week, so I picked up this one. I mean, don't get me wrong, the pieces are really sweet. I really like them, you know, and I'll definitely use them. But I don't know if I would have spent $7 for that. This one, of course, I had to get it. It's more sea themed. So, of course, I had to get this one. Really sweet. I am guest designing for Luisa Diaz and her Nautica beach digital papers. Love those papers. She did such a beautiful job on it. Anyway, I was thinking of that collection when I purchased that. And then this set as well with the peaches and the mints. I thought those were pretty as well. And, of course, that little nest there. So I picked those up all for half price, $3.50. Still a little pricey, but whatever. And then these were like half off or something at Joann's. So these are the Lyric buttons by Prima. And the engraver buttons. And these all have numbers on them. I don't know if you've ever noticed or ever purchased them, but all these buttons have a number. So I thought this would be cute in like when I'm scrapbook for Alyssa, you know, 1 month, 2 months, 8 months, you know. That's what I was thinking when I got that. And then over at Michael's, I pretty much picked up the same thing everybody else had been picking up. When this was 40% off, I picked up the milk paint, and this is the color set that I got. Because I have a jar of chalk paint, which is basically the same thing as this, that I picked up at Joann's. So I didn't want to get the white set. So we'll see how that goes. And then I picked up these because Recollections was 40% off, right? So I picked up this. I'm not going to use them on a jar. I'm going to use them on a project. But as a matter of fact, I don't know if you could see that. But anyway, it's the lace looking removable stickers that are meant to go with the ball jars. But you know, have you guys used these? They feel like rubber. They don't feel lacy at all, like any kind of fabric. They feel like rubber. Really kind of strange. And then this one, which I thought was pretty. But these are going to go in a mixed media layout, I think. I couldn't resist. I picked up this of the Vintage Romance, the Burlap book, or Burlap book set. And you know, these are quite a deal because I'll tell you, Canvas Core sells just this, just the book, just whether it's canvas or burlap, they sell just the book itself for $10 online, whether it's at Blue Moon or wherever, for $10. This whole set was $15. I got it 40% off. You know, it was on sale, so it was $10 basically. No, $9. So it was $9. I know you all have gotten these, but I think a lot of you are gravitating towards the canvas one because it's more shabby chic. Well, the first one I picked up was the burlap one because the pieces just looked more vintage. And you know, you think beachy, I think burlap. I don't know. But these little envelopes came in it. So it's a real deal. I mean, if you get it 40% off, it's like getting all the paper and stuff for free. Because the book itself is going to cost you $10 anyplace else. I don't know. That's what I thought. But I'm going to show you some of these papers. I haven't seen anybody share the burlap one before, so I'll just show you real quick some of the papers. So there's a postmark paper. Oh, this is cool. It's got a compass. I won't show you every paper. I'll just go through it kind of quick. This looks like a map. Like, it looks like part of the cartographer paper. It's a script paper. Sweet. Another map. And some other cardstock in the burgundy and black and tan. Then these are chipboard pieces. Look, the old camera and the binoculars. How awesome is this? I didn't know this chipboard was in here. This is the first time I've gone through it. And look, it's the suitcases and the compass. Awesome. And more. So that's awesome. I'm really glad I picked this up. I really like this set. I like the vintage set. And with the little pockets, that's really cool. And there's, you know, twill tape and washi tape and keys and fleur-de-lis and fun stuff. Fun stuff in here. So I'm looking forward to doing that. All right. I know, this is a long video. I know, I'm sorry. And then this is the canvas one. I know a few people have shared the canvas one, so I won't open it. But it has more shabby chic papers. It's got flowers with it. It's got, the metals are more silver, just softer. The papers are more in pink tones. Yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out as well. And then for the Vintage Romance, because it was 40% off, I bought these. And I bought these to go with the canvas and burlap book. Because one of them I'm going to do in a beach theme. I'm not going to stick to what's there. And at any rate, this would go with either one. These little clips here. So I got that. Also, I picked up these clothespins. They were 40% off. And I'll tell you why. In the $1.50 bins, they have clothespins that have burlap and canvas on them. I'm going to do that. I always say stuff like that, and then I always forget to do it, or I don't do it. I don't, you know, whatever. I want to do it. Let's say that. I want to do it. I want to put canvas and burlap, and, you know, that's why I got those. Those are a neat size. And then I found these. These are different flowers. It looks like these are made from muslin, which is awesome, because I think these are going to take sprays and paints really well. So I purchased these thinking of those burlap and canvas albums that I just got. And then these are cute. I really like these flowers. These like vintage looking mulberry paper. We could sew, or I shouldn't say that. I know you guys can, but I can sew make these with the Diamond Dyes realistic rose set. You know, all I need is ink and a stamp, and I need to manipulate the papers in that way. I can make those, but it's just a challenge for me. Oh, and this I did get from the $1.50 bin. These are like, what do you call them? Safety pin type deals. And I got these, like I said, to go in those canvas album or burlap album. Wouldn't it be cool to, like, for on a page, for it to be pinned to a page with like a charm hanging from it, or just whatever it is? Yeah, I thought it was cool. And then I picked up this, and this isn't new, but I've seen this for like the past, I want to say year, because it seems like it's been forever. Hold on. I never opened it. It's paper. It's paper, of course. I bought paper because it was on sale, and I don't know. I don't need the paper, but that's not always the reason to purchase something, right? Because we need it. Anyway, I've been looking at this for the longest time. It's Collage Art by DCWV, right? Yeah, DCWV. And this, all the papers in here look like they've already been, you know, it's already a completed mixed media project. Like, look at this. Can you see the detail in that page? I love the way DCWV smells. I mean, do you see the details in that paper? It just looks like layer upon layer. Awesome, right? Well, I bought this paper not only for regular scrapbooking, but also for inspiration. Like, you know, I can draw those birds, right? Or I could cut those birds out and use them in a mixed media layout. Or, you know, with the different layers, you know, I can try to do that. Look at the layers in this particular page. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. I mean, I think that's why I said yes this time to this particular stack, because of the inspiration. Like, look at these flowers, those lollipop flowers. Now, how cool would it be to make those lollipop flowers but out of paper, and distress the edges and whatever, and use that in a mixed media layout, you know, like I would do it with Alyssa, or just whatever it is. I mean, that's why I got this pad. You know, I guess because I was thinking of the inspiration. Can you hear that? Can you hear that thunder? It's starting to storm. Joe's not feeling too good today. Yes, he's coughing and fever, and so I made him some soup. He asked for soup. Ramen noodle, but still. It still counts. Actually, that's what he asked for, because there is some homemade soup in the chicken soup in the fridge, but he's tired of it. So he wanted some just regular ramen noodle soup. But look at this particular page. I mean, I can cut that sentiment out and put it on my own layout or whatever. I mean, I just have looked at this for like the past, I want to say year. I don't know what year this is from. And I don't know how you tell. But anyway, it seems like I've been checking, every time I go in there, I check out this paper. And this page is just a bunch of text. Some of them just look really awesome. Like this one is just a bunch of honeycomb, and it looks like it's glossy accented with glitter and stuff. I just thought this would be fun to use. So, a great summer colors in here and everything. So I picked that up. What else? I think that's about it. That's enough, right? Oh, I made this tag. I'm not quite done. I need to put a little doohickey thing through the eyelet. But this was made with leftovers from my Diamond Dyes canvas that I did. This beach, I kind of tried to make a steampunk seahorse. So those gears there are Diamond Dyes gears. And all kidding aside, those dyes, the Diamond Dyes, they cut through chipboard. I mean, they're amazing. For thin steel, those thin steel dyes, they're amazing. I've been having the best time with them. So, I thought that came out really cute. So, yeah, and I'm having a great time with the seahorse still. So, I got, you know, little projects like this I have to do, or else, you know, because I can't find my mojo, and, you know, still having a hard time focusing, you know, from the no smoking, and oh, also, you know, my asthma. You know how when you quit smoking, you go through a period of time where your lungs are cleaning themselves out, so you're coughing and stuff. That's why they tell you to drink a lot of water, to get all that crap out of your system. But anyway, so I'm going through that period even still after all this time. But I have asthma, so it's creating, you know, I'm having to do more breathing treatments, you know. So I haven't been feeling 100%, and I know that's temporary. But I'm just getting impatient because, you know, I quit smoking, so when do I start to feel good? Don't get me wrong, I'm glad I quit smoking and stuff. I'm just being bitter. But, so yeah, that's just what's been going on. And, just same old, you know, just keeping busy in the summer. So, thank you all for watching. I have gotten so many new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing. I know I said it before, but I really am starting to think about a giveaway, because I'm heading up to the 5,000 subscribers milestone or whatever. So, you know, I would love to be able to find a sponsor or something to make a giveaway really special, you know. So we'll see. I'm tossing a few things in my head, so we'll see how I can work that out. But anyway, that's it. That's my collective haul. I hope to spend the rest of the afternoon in here with a cup of coffee, since Joe fell asleep and he won't need me right now. So, take it easy, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.